Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. First things first, I would like to apologize. I have not been posting as much as I would like to. All I have to say is I'm sorry. I am going to get a little bit personal, but not too personal. I guess you could say I've not been in the best place mentally, so I haven't been posting as much, been trying to focus on self-worth and healing and basically try to just get my shit together, but I'm back, so I apologize if you've been waiting for me to upload, and I just haven't in a while. And I would just like to mention that we all have things that we struggle with, and that is 100% okay. We are human, okay? We all have things that we struggle with, okay? Now, today, I'm answering the question, what does spirit have to say to you, okay? Now, right here, I have 3 different groups in front of me. This is up front. Reversed. So this is pile number 1, the Modern Witch Tarot deck. This is pile number 2, the Rider Tarot deck. And this is pile number 3, the Secret Tarot deck, okay? So I'm just gonna let y'all look at these for a couple of seconds, okay? I am gonna leave timestamps down below, alrighty? Okay. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but happy Halloween, okay? Happy Halloween. Alright, so now that you got your pile, ask the question, what does spirit have to say to me? Okay? Okay? And let's begin, okay? Hi, pile number 1. So if you chose the Modern Witch Tarot deck, this is your tarot reading, okay? So here we have the Emperor, the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, Justice, and the Devil. Okay, so right off the bat, I feel hot, like right down my back. So right off the bat, I feel like you've had an injustice happen in your life here with the Justice card being here. And I think it's very interesting because it's in the middle and it's right below the 6 of Wands. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is that this has to do with one of 2 different things, which also I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but this is a journal reading. Take what resonates, leave out what doesn't, okay? Okay. And I feel like this has to do with feelings of self-worth and knowing your own capabilities, okay? And I don't know why, but I feel like y'all need to be like a little cold sometimes, okay? No, I'm not trying to say be mean for no reason. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say here is that I feel like you have people around you that are like, I like to call them energy vampires. They just like, they leap onto you, they leech off your energy, and they're kind of like the people where like you give, and all they do is take, and they never give back. Very specifically, you could be dealing here with a Capricorn, okay, or maybe you are a Capricorn, but I do feel like Capricorn energy. I also do feel a little bit air energy, so that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is that throughout life, you will face many injustices, okay? It's a part of the journey. And I do have to mention this because I always mention this. When Spirit throws challenges your way, it's not because you can't handle them, it's because you can handle them, okay? You are capable of every single one of your wishes and desires, okay? As long as you're coming from a place of true authenticality. I can't English, true authenticality. And I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is that you shouldn't worry about what other people have to say. Because I feel like you kind of, it's like you're treading on thin water. I feel like some of you out there are kind of, you like to please people. Okay, I'm just being honest, you like to please people. And this often comes at the expense of your own happiness. And Spirit is saying, you shouldn't do that anymore. You need to be, whether you're a guy or a man, you need to be the fucking bomb-ass bitch that you are, okay? Period. Okay? And what Spirit is really trying to say here is that I honestly feel like you need to work on yourself a little bit because you have some insecurities and some toxic behaviors, which is okay too. It would be 100% dumb for you not to say that you have toxic tendencies because we all have toxic tendencies, okay? If you have someone in your life that says that they aren't toxic, they're wrong, okay? Because I'm toxic at times too, and I can admit that. And admitting that is the first step to building up your empire here with the Emperor. And I feel like what Spirit is trying to say is that it's time for you to start building your kingdom, okay? It's time for you to, I hear like balance and judgment, okay? So I feel like if you've been holding something back, because like, look, I don't know what it is, but this card right here, if you look at this girl's eyes right here, she looks like she's about to get ready to like judge the hell out of somebody, okay? It's like she's about to say, I realize you're not good for me, so you don't deserve to be a part of my life, okay? I'm gonna cut you off, alright? Which I feel like some of you have been cutting people off, and I'm not gonna lie, it does hurt at times, but this is also like, I feel like this has a lot to do with your spiritual growth and development, okay? And I feel like what Spirit is really trying to say here is that don't worry about what other people are going to say about you, okay? Do what is best and what is right for you. Do what makes you happy, okay? Because when you start putting yourself first, that's when all of your cups are going to start lining up, okay? It's time for you to start being happy in life and for you to start doing what makes you happy. Who cares if you have to leave behind? And I'm just throwing this out there because this is general reading. It could be about anybody. You have to start leaving behind friends, family, okay? If they aren't supporting you in what you want to do in your life, bye. They don't deserve to be a part of your life anymore, okay? And that's okay too, because often in times in life, which I feel like I do have to mention this, because I do feel like there is someone around you that you have a karmic contract with. And I feel like Spirit is trying to say that it's time to cut the cords, okay? It's time to free yourself, alright? Alright. Now, I will get to the overall energies, but I wanted to shuffle these cards on deck on camera, because I never shuffle cards on camera. Okay. Let me get 3 cards, please. Keep an open mind. 2 more cards, Spirit, please. Got 3 of them. Okay. Spirit's like, we're gonna make you take 4. Yeah, so I feel like here with this energy, like I did say, this could be about anybody. I am gonna mention this. I feel like for some of you are on a twin flame journey, which I feel like this is what this is about. Which, if you are on a twin flame journey, the best advice that I could give to you right now is to start focusing on yourself, okay? Whether or not you are the more spiritually inclined person in the twin flame connection, which you will know if you are, focus more on yourself, okay? Because when you start focusing more on yourself and your own wishes and desires, this is when someone will kind of come around. Because I does feel like you have someone around you that is a bit toxic, that isn't very healthy for you right now. And I feel like if you are dealing with the twin flame, for some of you could also be dealing with the soulmate, because I do have, this could be the one, and it says this is the romantic partner you already seek. And at the same time, it says very same, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I feel like this goes for a lot of different things. If you've been looking for a job, clearly decide on what kind of job you would want. Focus on how it would make you feel, just stuff like that in general, because this is how manifestations work, okay? But I do feel like right now, the people that you have around you aren't giving you true, authentic love. And I feel like for some of you, you could actually feel it. And you're like, I just want to make people happy. But the thing here is that you can't make everybody happy. You can't please everybody in your life. It is hard. I've been there. I try to do that. It is not good for you. It is not good for your energy. It'll only bring you down in the end, okay? And for those of you that are dealing with the twin flame connection, Spirit is saying right now, you just need to walk away, okay? If this person truly is your twin flame, they'll come back around, okay? But what Spirit is really trying to say is that you need to focus on yourself right now, okay? Also, keep an open mind, okay? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, but I feel like this could go either or. because I feel like it is like 50-50 split. For some of you, you're doing twin flame. For some of you, this is family and friends or soulmate. So, like I said before this video started, take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. Period. But you do have the power to overcome all of this, okay? Things will balance themselves out when you start putting yourself first. And I feel like that's what the main message of this whole spread is that you need to put yourself first. Start working on your kingdom, okay? Because if people are meant to stay in your life, they'll come around, okay? And if you do know, you do have your twin flame, or you are dealing with the twin flame connection right now, that person will come back around when you start putting yourself first, okay? Don't be afraid to be selfish, okay? Because when you are selfish, and I'm just putting this out there, when you are selfish, when you do start focusing on yourself, this is when your energy starts going up to higher vibrations. And I feel like you do have people around you, it is like their vibrations are like lower, and you sort of like, well, I want to like stay down there, and Spirit's like, no, you don't need to do that, you need to stay up here, and we'll send you people that'll be up here with you, okay? I am going to get into the overall energies, okay? Here we have the Hierophant, the Chariot, okay. Sorry, I was just looking at what cards resonate and which doesn't. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Death card, 10 of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups, okay? And here, I'm trying to grab this. Here we have love yourself first, attraction, yeah, a calling in your soulmate, okay? So really, what Spirit is trying to say is that they're trying to help guide you, okay? Very specifically for some of you out there, you could have a water sign coming into your life, okay? Could have a water sign. For some of you, that could be your soulmate, twin flame, but whatever's going on here, this person, I feel like you both have the key to each other's hearts, okay? But just know that you are being divinely guided towards your person, whether that be your soulmate or your twin flame, okay? But right now, Spirit is really trying to say that they really want you to have this balance in your life here with the Chariot. Every time I look at the Chariot, I think of like, it's kind of like the Two of Swords, but not really the Two of Swords energy. So I like to think of the Chariot as crossroads, but crossroads that hasn't happened yet. It's like when you're in between and you're being pulled in two different directions and you don't know which one to go. And I feel like it's even more predominant here with the Two of Pentacles here. For some of you, this could be meaning juggling your life and your job. For others, this could be friendships and connections that you know aren't good for you, but you still kind of like, I don't mean to call you out, but it's like you kind of keep them around because they kind of make you feel better about yourself, or I don't know, maybe they tell funny jokes or something. Which I'm not gonna lie, I've done that before. I've kept people around because I thought they were funny. But what Spirit is really trying to say is that you need to let things that no longer serve you go, okay? Because whenever you start doing this, this is when you start feeling more happy and fully connected in your life, okay? For some of you out there, you need to start healing yourself and your own wounds and insecurities, okay? Because when you look deeper in yourself and figure out why you are the way you are, that's when Spirit's like, oh, yes, you are ready for the next step in your life. You are ready for the next part of your spiritual life and journey, okay? And I feel like this is what this whole spread is about. This whole spread is about facing your fears and your insecurities, putting yourself first. And for some of you out there, I feel like you're afraid to be alone. But what Spirit is trying to say is like, it's okay to be alone. You have to try. I don't know why, but I feel the Fool's energy, but I didn't pull the card out. But I feel like, especially with the Fool card, because the normal depiction is someone that's about to jump off of a cliff, but they look so carefree and happy. What Spirit is trying to say is that you need to trust that when you fall, Spirit will catch you, okay? Because I do feel like there is, like, there's such a lovely aura about you, like, this card, You're just like smelling the roses in your life. Be more calmer. For some of you, I feel like you need to like go outside and just like just stay underneath the sun and just listen to the wind and feel the grass on your bare feet. Because I love going outside. I am an earth sign, I'm a Taurus high, but I do love going outside and just feeling like earth and Mother Nature just all around me. It's so calming and relaxing. And I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is do things that calm and relax you, okay, when you have the chance to. Don't be afraid to take a break, okay, because you can't balance out everything in your life. It's kind of like, I don't remember which tarot reading I heard this from, but it was like when you focus on one thing in your life, another thing relax. So if you're focusing more, let's just example, if you focus more on material wealth, let's just say your social interactions go down a bit. So, but then when you focus on your social interactions, your material wealth go down, which I'm just using that for example. I'm not saying this is the case. And I feel like that's kind of what Spirit is trying to say here. So whatever you're trying to balance out in your life, don't be afraid to put down one of these pentacles, okay? It's okay to focus on one thing at a time. I feel like this really is talking about baby steps and taking the necessary steps to balance yourself out in life, okay? Because overall, you are being divinely guided towards the things that you truly want out of life, okay? Because you really do need to love yourself first. And don't let people walk all over you, okay? Even if they are friends and family members, okay? Because nobody has the right to tell you what you should go and do with your life or who you should love. Like, or any, for some of you, I feel like this could even deal with like politics, which don't get me started. Don't get me started. I hate politics. But I feel like what Spirit really is trying to say is that like it's time to put yourself first, okay? Put yourself first. Take baby steps. Balance out your life. Do the inner work to heal yourself, whether or not these insecurities or these fears or this toxicity behavior is in you or around you. Some cases it's both, just take it as it resonates. But this really is like, you really do have like a beautiful aurora, and it's time to start putting yourself first. And if you look here, as soon as you let some of these things that no longer serve you in your life stay dead, you see right there, the sun will rise, okay? The sun will rise. And I think that's very beautiful. Alright, pile one, this was your tarot reading. I hope you enjoyed this video. Messages from Spirit. I hope this helps you out in some type of way or form. So if you feel called to, leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe, as it lets me know that you enjoyed this video, okay? Alright, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, pile one. Alright, pile two. So if you chose the Rider Tarot deck, okay? You chose the Rider Tarot deck. This is your tarot reading, okay? So here we have the Magician, the Two of Pentacles, okay? The Seven of Swords, Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups, okay? And the Knight of Wands. Hold on, I want to go ahead and get some of these because I feel like this, yeah, okay. Yeah, so here we have true love, release your ex, and getting to know each other. Okay, so I very specifically feel like this is one of two different things, okay? I'm sorry, let me take a sip of water. We get thirsty during these videos, I apologize. Okay, so I feel like this is very specifically talking about two different things. But one, your ex is around you, which I mean, it's okay to have your ex as a friend. Nothing wrong with that. But you also have somebody else coming into your life, okay? And I feel like you've been manifesting this, I feel like, high. So I feel like whoever this person right Aries, whoever this Knight of Wands is, which could be a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this person has a lot of love to give you, but I feel like okay, this is very this is very weird. It's like, it's either one of two different things. It's either you have people around you that are trying to like keep you busy or entertained, or this person here is being busy and being entertained. Whatever is going on here, you're doing a lot of manifestation and you're trying to manifest love into your life, okay? And I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is that you're having a very hard time choosing between two different people, which I feel very specifically. One of them is your ex, and another one is this fire sign, or maybe your person is this fire sign, or maybe the fire sign is your ex. Like I said, take it as it resonates, leave out what doesn't. But there's somebody around here that is going to be going back into your life because they see that you're having fun without them. And they're like, I want to be a part of that. I don't want to be left alone in the dark. Like, yeah, I have my hands full. I'm going to come back. So I feel like whoever this person is, whoever this fire sign is, which I mean, they don't have to be. They could just be very passionate. I feel like the reason why they're popping up in this tarot reading is because they don't want you to get back with your ex, okay? They want to be with you. They don't want you to be with their ex, which is very interesting because we have Release Your Ex card, which it says it's time to clear your energy. For some of you, you might have just gotten out of a relationship and maybe your ex is trying to slowly mingle their way back in. But I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is that you have a choice to make, whether it's between your ex and this new person coming in, which I want to pull more cards. I want to pull more cards. Okay, I'm going to pull more cards. Who is this? Who is this person trying to sneak their way back in to pile 2? Give me a few more cards, Spirit, please. Please help me clarify. Who is this person trying to mingle their way back in? Okay. 2 more cards, Spirit, please. 2 more cards, Spirit, please. Okay, I have 3 of Pentacles reversed. So this person. Here's the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. This person, I feel like they're going through like a tough lesson. I feel like they had to walk away from you because they had. It feels like they had. It's like, I honestly feel like they had too many people all up in your business, and this person's like, I'm not about that, so I have to go and leave and do my own thing. But because they walked away from you, I feel like they did hurt you. Yeah, because they did walk away from you. They walked away from you to, it's like they tried to walk away from you to focus on themselves, but it didn't end up working like that, okay? Yeah, and now, and now this person's like, I just lost my queen. I just lost my queen, okay? So for some of you out there, this is the same person as your ex, which is trying to come back in. But right now, I feel like this person is in very childish behavior. It's like they don't know. It's like they don't know how to be truly authentic. And it's like they're kind of hoping that they can like mingle their way back in, and you can kind of show them how to not repeat this past mistake that they went through here, like 3 of Pentacles. But I feel like this person had to step away because there's too many people up in your business, and they just don't. It's kind of like they wanted a down low relationship. Y'all, whoever your ex is, they are a very confusing person because the energy, I feel, is weird. It's like, I want a down low relationship, but I also want it to be open. And like this person's like, I feel like I just lost my queen, so now I'm hoping if I come back before it's too late, we can sort of mend the damage that's already been done. And for some of y'all out there, you're like, I don't want this person. I want somebody else to come back. But I do feel like you still do kind of have feelings for this person. But one thing's for certain, they do look up to you, whether you are a man or a woman. Like I said, just take it as resonance. They look up to you like this very beautiful and powerful person. And I feel like for some of them, this scares them, okay? For some of you, you might even be in a very high soulmate or twin flame connection. Because I do feel a little bit of like mirroring energy here with these past mistakes. But like, yeah, it's like there's so many people all up in your business that like this is what kind of drove this person away, but now they're hoping that like they'll come back. It's like I see you glowing up and I don't want to be left behind. Okay, that's the energy of this person is giving off, okay? But whether or not this person is your ex or not, what Spirit is trying to say here is that whoever this person is that's coming back into your life, whether it be somebody new or it's your ex, like I said, take it as it resonates, because honestly, I feel like the ball here is in your court here with the Two of Pentacles. It's like you could choose to have your ex, or you could choose to have somebody else new come into your life. Which I feel like if you do choose to have to move on in your life because this person wasn't good for you, that there is going to be somebody else coming in that's going to want to build something with you, which is very weird because I feel like they're both fire signs. Which honestly for me, this makes this more confusing to read. Or maybe you're both fire signs. Like this is a very interesting situation. If this is you, let me know what's going on. I'm a bit nosy. But yeah, it says here that getting to know each other, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, I actually want to get a few more cards. I want to get a few more cards. But like, yeah, I feel like right now, because we have unrequited love very soon, keep an open mind. This could be the one in calling in your soulmate. So, for me, this is like soulmate, twin flame-ish vibes. But I have to be honest, if your ex is going to come back into your life, I don't want to say put them on blast, but make them realize what they did to you was wrong, okay? Make them realize what they did to you was wrong, okay? Because I feel like this person wasn't coming from a place of true authenticality. I guess that's like the best word you could say. But this person wasn't being very honest with how they truly felt. It's like, I'm sorry if this hurts your feelings, but I feel like it's kind of like I had other options, but yet I chose you. I still have other options if I really wanted to, which is like, yikes. I don't like reading this energy. Whether this is your ex or your person that's coming back in, they're still in a very childlike mindset, because like I said, they look up to you like you are this queen right here. But the funny thing here is that they believe themselves to be a king, when in reality they are like this Knight of Wands. They have a lot to learn, and I feel like you could help them learn if you did choose to do so, which I feel like for those that are dealing with an ex, if you do choose to have your ex come back into your life, and I feel like if you do choose to release your ex, then Spirit's going to be like, okay, well, we're going to send somebody else your way that is going to truly love you for who they are. It's just like right now, I feel like both of these people do have like a very childlike mindset. Very childlike mindset, okay? For some of you, I also get like some Gemini vibes, which is really weird. It's like they say one thing and then do the other, and it's like, huh? We're not about that, okay? Very specifically, they could be like Gemini rising or moon, which my moon sign is in Gemini, so hi. But I feel like Spirit is saying like, keep an open mind, because the ball is in your court, and whether or not you want this person, whether or not you want your ex, or you want to have somebody new come in, because either way, you are going to be happy, okay? Either way, you are this magician, and you have everything in the palm of your hands. You just have to set your mind and the intentions and manifest it, okay? For some of y'all, I feel like your ex right here that's coming up in this reading, they're like, I hope it's not too late to like come and make things right. Like, I'm being honest, your ex shouldn't have walked away to begin with. Okay, but now I'm gonna get into the overall energies. So here we have the Hierophant, Judgment, Strength, the Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, the Four of Cups reversed. Here we have the Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. I was gonna stop there, but I feel like I need to draw these two, which is the Five of Cups reversed, and then the Lovers, which is funny because I did mention Gemini, and this is actually the card of Gemini. So I feel like, what's going on here? Spirit, they want you to make a choice. They're like, do you want your ex back, or do you want to be happier with somebody else? Because either way, you're gonna be happy in your life, okay? I feel like very specifically, like I said earlier, your ex was like, I have choices and I chose you. Well, you also have choices too, and Spirit wants to remind you that, okay? Because I don't want to say that like your ex isn't the best suited person for you if you did choose to take them back. What I'm trying to say here is that like if you choose to, whenever your ex does come back around, if you choose to, that you can help sort of guide them towards becoming a better person. And if you choose to not have your ex come back into your life, that's fine too, because either way, Spirit is going to guide you to the person who is your better match, whether it be your ex which is trying to come back in, or somebody new which is trying to come in. But one thing is for certain here, they want you to be more open to be receiving, okay? So what I want you guys to do is like when your ex does come back, very specifically, like if your ex made empty promises, I feel like they're going to try and do that again. And what Spirit is trying to say is like, don't fall for that, okay? Which I was trying to say earlier, like don't put, when your ex does come back, don't put them on full blast if you do choose to keep them around in your life. But make them realize what they did to you was wrong, and that if you want to try and build something again, the Spirit is trying to say, like, you need to tell them. You need to tell them what they did to you was wrong. You didn't appreciate what they did to you. I feel like this has to do with, like, activation. And I'm being honest. I honestly feel like whoever your ex was, it's one of two different things. It's either your ex is your twin flame, or your ex is a karmic partner. Or maybe it could be both, which is like, you'll just know if you know. That's all I have to say. You'll just know if you know. But Spirit is trying to say here that like the ball is in your court. We're gonna let you decide. Because either way, you're gonna be happy, okay? Just continue having some faith that you will be happy, and you are gonna have this happy family in your life, okay? Please believe that true love is coming into your life, okay? They want you to believe that. I feel like right now, what they want you to do is that they want you to go into contemplation mode. They want you to like sit and think and meditate, like, do I really want a future with this person? And if the answer is right off the bat no, then good. Continue focusing on yourself, because either way you're gonna be happy, okay? Because either way, I feel like you have like multiple people around you that are like dying to get the chance to just give you this cup of love. It's like they're waiting for the moment to come in and strike. And in the meantime, I feel like what Spirit is trying to say is that, like, you need to focus on yourself. Don't look at this past relationship, this hurt, this pain, as a setback. Look at it as an activation to loving yourself more, okay? I know it sounds very weird, but I watched this YouTube video, and it was saying how traumatic events pretty much help strengthen us. So, like, when people go through traumatic events, it helps build up our character. It helps make us, it's not for everyone, but for most people, it helps us have a better understanding and appreciation of life, and helps us better get our life on track. And I feel like the reason why I'm mentioning this now is because that's what Spirit is trying to say, is that, like, the reason why this happened was so that you could focus more on yourself, so that you could be your true authentic selves, okay? And I also have to mention that, like, either way, you're going to be happy. And don't settle for less. Don't settle for less, okay? If your ex comes back around and they're making empty promises, and you're like, can I trust this? Like, honestly, make them prove their worth to you. And if they're like, oh, well, if you're going to be like that, I'm going to go find someone else. Bye. You don't need that type of person in your life, okay? Because you're being divinely guided to become the person who you're supposed to be. And you're going to be divinely guided to the person who you're supposed to be with, okay? Just trust and believe that there's somebody out there in the world that truly loves you for who you are. There's somebody, as we speak, that is literally dreaming, literally thinking of somebody like you. They're just hoping for someone like you to come into their lives. And I feel like because I did get the very soon card, which I put it back up, because I did get the very soon card, that, like, you have to make a choice. Yeah, okay. Alright, pile 2. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube tarot reading video. If you feel called to, leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe, as it lets me know that you enjoy the content that I make. Okay. Bye, pile 2. Alright, pile 3. If you chose the Secret Tarot deck, you chose this deck right here, this is your tarot reading, okay? So, what's happening? What is popping, okay? Here we have the World. Here we have the Five of Cups reversed. Here we have the Hermit, okay? The Two of Swords reversed. Eight of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands reversed. So every other pile got 6, but you guys got 7, and I feel like Spirit just wanted to give, like, an extra card here. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to say, hold on, let me draw, like, give me 3 cards. I feel like this has a lot to do with who you are and who you're trying to become, okay? It kind of feels like you're scared to take a look at yourself in the mirror, and Spirit is trying to say, whoa. I'll put these cards back. Make the effort. I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is that when you face setbacks in life, which I feel like you take it very, very personally, it's kind of like you want to work on yourself, but you're scared and you don't know how. But it's like your soul knows how, but like you yourself just don't know how. Yeah, especially with let go of control issues. So okay, I see the issue here. It's like you're trying to have control over your life, but you don't have control over how you think and how you feel about yourself. Okay, so this is a lot of, like, I feel like battles going on in your head. It's like, 1 minute, please, I apologize. I feel like what is going on here is kind of like you're hoping for someone to come into your life and to sort of help uplift you, help you out in your life and your journey, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like what Spirit is really trying to say is that first you have to start giving to yourself. I feel like you've been ignoring your own personal needs. It could be a thing, which I forget which pile it was. It could be pile 2 or 1, but it's like whatever pile was like, sorry, just burped again. Whatever pile was like the people pleaser, I feel like you also do the same thing. But the only difference here between that pile and this pile is that you do it at the expense of your own happiness. And I really do feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is that you need to like dig in deeper, look deeper into yourselves and figure out why you feel the way that you do. Because although you may face many setbacks in your life, and I feel like you take it personally, which, I mean, like, I do that too sometimes. For some of you out there, you could even be a Taurus, which is, like, very specific, which is, like, because, like, I'm a Taurus sun, so I understand the need to try to control things, but at the same time, there's also things that we cannot control outside of our reach. And I feel like the only reason why I'm mentioning this is because what Spirit is trying to say is that, like, it's time to start listening to your higher self here with the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like I feel like this is your higher self and this is you right here. And your higher self is really trying hard to connect to you. But it's like, it's either one or two different things. It's like you're not getting the right messages, or you're getting bits and pieces, or you're just not clearly understanding things, which I don't mean to call you out. This is just how tarot is. I am being honest. I've had times where I've had readings where tarot has called me out, and I'm like, feelings hurt. But I feel like what Spirit is trying to say is that you have a decision that you need to make. This is a very big, heavy decision. I don't think this is something very lightly, but you have this very big decision. And it's like you're so stuck in the past that, like, you can't allow things to grow. It's like you're reliving old memories in your head. And what Spirit is trying to say is that you need to get out of this. Like, you need to get out of this energy, okay? It's like you need to move on in your life, which I'm being honest. I don't know if this is about an ex or a family member or someone that has passed away or the past loved one. Like, I honestly don't know what this is about, but I feel like what Spirit is trying to say is that you've been through many different challenges throughout your life. A lot. I feel the energy. I see it here with these cards. You've overcome so much. Please, for the dear love of the gods, don't stop now, okay? Don't stop now. Don't put your life on pause because of what happened in the past. Okay, Spirit really wants you to start looking forward to the future, but you can't do that if you're still so stuck in the past. I feel like for some of you, with the World card here, you need a change of scenery, okay? So what I want y'all to do, if you're able to, if it's even possible to, go out, travel, see the world a bit, hang out with some friends, because you need to start living in the present and stop living in the past, okay? Because Spirit's like, we want you to continue on in your life and look for the things that are missing out of your life, okay? Which I feel like I feel like for some of y'all, you might even be like depressed or sad, which, I mean, it is what it is. These are emotions, you know? It's okay to be sad and have these feelings and feel the way that you feel. You have every right to. But at the same time, you shouldn't let those feelings get the better of you. Which, I'm being honest, I'm not a therapist. But you need to start giving your energy back to yourself, okay? Because I really do feel like you haven't been happy for a while. And I am being honest, I do feel like there is someone that kind of like brings up all these emotions and these feelings. which honestly I feel like this could even deal with a past lover. But what Spirit is trying to say is that like you need to trust that everything happens for a reason. And I'm being honest, if you do still have feelings for this person, whether it be an ex or if this is someone new coming into your life that's going to help uplift you, I don't want to say don't ruin it, but don't put yourself in a position for self-sabotage, okay? Don't put yourself in a position to self-sabotage yourself, okay? Make the effort, okay? Really make the effort. If this is what makes you happy in life, go for it. Even if it scares you, go for it. Because at the end of the day, all you're really left with is the choices and decisions that you've done and you've made throughout your life. And Spirit is really trying to say that we're trying to give you this new opportunity and beginning, but you're so stuck in the past that we can't give it to you right now. We can't give it to you right now because you're so stuck in the past, and they really want you to let go of the past. Okay, let go of the past, because like I feel like this has to do with love, but the romantic feelings that you have are real in this. I feel like with these three cards right here, it's like if you can overcome this, whether this is a past lover or someone that you loved that you thought was going to stay in your life forever, they are going to come back, okay? They are going to come back. And this is true love. You just need to, like, I feel like, honestly, with this heart-to-heart conversation card here, you need to be honest, not only to this person, but also to yourself. Start working on yourself and giving the energy back to yourself. I know it's very hard, but you can do this. I really do believe that you can do this, okay? Get in touch with your higher self. And you can do this through meditation, even through tarot readings like this. But do things that make you happy, that truly make you happy. Don't worry about what anybody else has to say. Because I really do feel like you do have something very beautiful to look forward to. It's just like right now is not the right time. Because you're so stuck in the past and you need to let it go. You need to let this go. Okay, and with the overall energies, which I mean that's kind of what some of them over here. Here we have the Knight of Wands, the Moon, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords, the Tower. Look, I'm being honest. I feel like this has to do with ego. Okay, I feel like this has to do with ego. And ego is a part of yourself that it's like a wall or a barrier. It feels like you've been lying to yourself. I feel like you're wearing a false mask through life. It's like people ask you how you are and you're like, oh, I'm fine, when reality is kind of like you're drowning. And I feel like what Spirit is really trying to say here is that you need to step out of your comfort zone. Sure, things are confusing in life. Things will always feel confusing in life. But you can get through this. If you really want something, go for it. Why? It's like, if you truly want somebody, why would you just wait and just dream of them? They're called dreams because they're in your reach, not because they're so far out of your reach and it's some lost fantasy that'll never happen. They're called dreams because you have what it takes to reach out and grab it, okay? Just focus on yourself and focus on the things that you love right now and try to get over some of the stuff from the past that has happened, okay? Because I feel like part of you wants to come charging in, and then it's like you stop yourself because of your own fears and anxieties, and then because of your ego, you go back on your throne and you're like, I'm gonna just wait for them to come to me. And Spirit's like, that's not how that works. If you truly want this opportunity, which I feel like could be in love or in your career, which I feel like it kind of goes in both, you have to put in the work and the effort, especially here with make the effort here, okay? Because I'm being honest, you can have anything out of life if you want to, but you have to put in the work and the effort, okay? And I feel like you're scared of this tower moment to happen, which I'm being honest, tower moments will always happen in our lives, whether for good or for worse. When things fall apart, it's because the foundations weren't that supportive. The foundations in your life, foundations around your connections, which is friendships, relationships, any of that, all of that, they weren't built on stable grounds and foundations. And it's time for that to be rebuilt. And it's like you're looking at this tower and you're looking at these ashes and you're trying to rebuild the tower and it just keeps crumbling in front of you and you're like, why isn't this working? And the reason why it isn't working, I'm being honest, it feels like some of you don't trust yourself. But I do feel like if you can overcome your fears and anxieties, if you can, because I feel like you're the King of Wands, if you can come out of your ego, come out of your shell, which is pretty much what ego is. It's a shell that you build to protect yourself. Don't be afraid to let some people in, okay? Because I feel like whoever this new love, whoever this person here is, which they didn't pop up at all, they're just tarot reading, whoever this person here is, you can trust them, okay? Even if you feel like it is impossible, the waters will be smoother, okay? Because I really do feel like there's something so beautiful that can come out of this. It just feels like you're so confused and you're so stuck in the past. It honestly feels like a constant what if. And Spirit is like, you won't know until you try. And they really want you to try. Don't give up, okay? If there is someone in your life that makes you happy, work on yourself. And then go to that person, okay? Go to that person. Because if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it's not, then it's not. Because I'm being honest, I'd rather tell somebody how I feel. I'd rather take the chance than sit there and think, God, I could have been with this person. Why didn't I take the chance when I had to? And like, you just need to, I feel like you need to trust not only yourself, but in the universe as a whole. I feel like you need to call upon, which I don't know how, like I said, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. But I feel like because there's so much conflicting energy here, it's like you're in a constant war with yourself. And I feel like what you need to do is that you need to breathe. Stop thinking about the past so much, which I know it's very hard to do, especially if you have a whole lot of regrets or things you could have done differently. It is what it is, and you cannot change the past. But what you can do right now is that you can change the present, and the future is constantly changing, okay? Which, I feel like I have to mention this, but you are the magician in your life. I like to think of two continuous theories for life, is that we are the masters of our own universe and everything is set in stone. And what I mean by that is, if you are unhappy in your life, you can absolutely change that, because unhappiness is just an emotion, and emotions are only temporary, okay? And I really do feel like what you can do is that you can call upon, I don't know if you are religious or if you're spiritual or if you don't believe in any of that, just ask for the universe, ask for God, ask for the gods, whatever you believe in, angels, demons, I don't care, I don't judge. Spiritual guides and spiritual beings are just that, spiritual guides and spiritual beings. Ask whoever, whatever you believe in, even the universe as a whole, ask for them, for that, to help you out in this. And they will answer your calls, okay? But you really need to start making the efforts in your life, because I'm being honest, I feel like this person, whoever this person is, they're not gonna wait around for you forever. And it's like I said, I'd rather take the chance. Me personally, I'd rather take the chance and do something that scares me instead of wondering what could have been for the rest of my life, okay? Because I do feel like there is something in your life here with the Eight of Cups that is missing. And Spirit is like, we can give you this. We can give you this new happy beginning. You just need to trust yourself and trust that everything happens for a reason. Dig in deeper towards yourself. Don't stay up at night and beating yourself up because of the past and what happened. But you also need to step out of your comfort zone, okay? For some of you, I feel like there could be like a big physical distance between you and this person, which I mean, if it's meant to be, you will find your way to this person. If it's meant to be. But like, don't be afraid to take the chance, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, because here with the Seven of Wands, it says here, frustration. So you are able to overcome your frustrations. You are on top of the situation. You see how mad this person looks? You have everything in the palm of your hands. You can overcome this. You just have to stop beating yourself up over the past, okay? Do some meditation, do some grounding, do things that make you happy. And then if you really feel called to, go to this person. Because I really do feel like there's such a beautiful thing that you can have with this person. You just need to trust and have faith in the universe and God, angels, demons, gods, whatever you believe in. Just trust that everything happens for a reason. Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed this tarot reading video. If you feel called to, leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe, as it lets me know that you enjoy my videos and the content. And I will see y'all all in the next video. I'm sending love and positive light your way. Bye, guys.